Hello, hello. Oh man, I love this track. It sounds like some cursed, like, Wii shopping channel music. I love it. It's so weird. Okay. So when I left off last night, I had spent literally a fucking entire hour on a puzzle, getting absolutely nowhere in it. It was such bullshit. I think it's the world's hardest fucking puzzle I've ever seen in a video game. But I'm coming back to it now with like a clear mind. So maybe, I think I just wasn't thinking outside the box enough. But I swear to God, if it takes me another fucking hour, I'm just gonna look up a guide. I'm gonna give it my damn best shot though. Shit's fucking hard. Like, I have a note card that I was using to write notes and stuff down on. This thing is covered. I have no room to write anything else on it. It's covered in, like, numbers. I was doing, like, numerology, trying to figure out what the fuck they want me to do. Every square inch of real estate on this card is filled with, like, numbers and letters. It literally looks like a madman's note card. Like, something that you'd find in Silent Hill. And look at it and be like, what the fuck is this fucked up shit? Anyway. Let's fucking hope I can figure this out. Silent Hill, where are you? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S. Island Hill. Let's go. I want to figure this fucking thing out legitimately. I don't want to look at a guide like some sort of fucking toddler. I'm not a baby. I'm a guy who plays video games, for fuck's sake. I play video games, man. I can figure this shit out. Alright. I'm a real fucking... Oh, I'm a gamer. Okay. Yeah, we get it. Hold on. I'm gonna move my drink out of the way. This puzzle will be solved. This puzzle will be solved. This puzzle will be solved. It will not defeat me. It will not defeat me. I have a brain. Where is it again? I don't even remember where it is. This place is fucking horrible. It doesn't give you a map either, so you just gotta figure it out. Pretty sure it's in here. Excuse me. Sorry for all that. I just had, like, tamales. Now I'm drinking a Coca-Cola, so it's gonna, like, probably fuck my internals up a whole lot. Oh, God. We're back. We're back here again. Oh. I don't understand it. There's a RAM, a 4. Let me just look at all the clues again. Fish, 0. I'm just not even gonna look at the notes I'd written down because they're unhelpful. Scales, 2. I think I was thinking about it too hard. I was like, I'm overcomplicating it. There's no way it's as difficult as I think it is. Crab, 10. And something else I was noticing is that these are, see, what you're supposed to do, I guess. See, there's a centaur. So there's 3 of these pads with numbers on them. And you have to put a number in on each of those pads, so you can only put 1 number on each of these. So there's a 3-digit solution to this puzzle. There's a 3-digit solution. And I don't fucking understand it. Whatsoever. Let me just think. Let me fucking think. So something else I was noticing is that not only are these symbols, I'm pretty sure they're symbols of astrology symbols, right? Because you have Cancer, aka Crab. You have Centaur Archer, aka Sagittarius. You have Bull, aka Taurus. You have, like, twins over here, it's kind of hard to see it. Aka Gemini, right? And what do we have over here? We have... I don't know what the ram is, though. Isn't the ram an astrological sign? I just don't know the name of it. I don't know if that has to do with the puzzle at all. There's a ram. And then there's fish. What's the fish one? I know there's a fish one. Oh, wait, it's Pisces. Pisces. I don't know if that even helps, though. I don't know if that matters. Don't think that matters. I don't think it matters what the signs are. Because what would that have to do with numbers? I just don't understand how the numbers factor into the images that I'm being shown. So there's this guy. There's that guy, then there's the twins. This is such a fucking... And the other issue with this puzzle is that out here in the hallway there's this other shit. There's 2 plaques in here that give me more hints. And then there's this fucking pad with all these letters on it. And I don't know if this is connected to the puzzle in that room or not. Typically, puzzles are confined to a single room. And not multiple. Because down here, there's also a plaque. This one says, names engraved on a lithograph, the Grim Reaper's list. Yes, the head count is set. Young and old lined up in order of age. And the pathway opens, awaiting them the frenzied uproar, the feast of death. But the first and second paragraphs in there are nothing. The second paragraph says the orders are lined up in order of age, old to young, or young to old. And then you come over here. And this says, there's a slate, it clearly says the Grim Reaper's list on it, and then you have all these names with ages. Excuse me. And I think the big issue I was having the other night is I was thinking the puzzle in this room was connected to the puzzle in this room. And I'm starting to think they're not. I think they're two separate puzzles. So I need to figure out one of them, at least, before the other. I'm gonna do my fucking best to figure this one out now. See, this one makes sense to me because there's two scales, right? Or two sides to the scale, I guess. And it says 2. So you're like, okay, like that makes some kind of sense, right? But then there's 2 fish and it's 0. And then there's a ram and it's 4. Hold on. What's this one? Hold on. And there's crab and it's 10. Wait a minute. These don't have numbers associated with them, so they're irrelevant. Crab 10. Why is crab 10? I understand why scale is 2, but why is crab 10? Why is fish 0? Why is ram 4? I'm pretty sure math isn't involved in this. At first I thought it was, and I tried a bunch of different, like, math type solutions, and that didn't seem to get me anywhere. So I don't think math has anything to do with it. Scale 2. Yeah, that makes some kind of sense. Crab 10. Why is crab 10? Why is crab 10? I think I know why crab is 10. I think I know why crab is 10. Hold on. What's this one? What's this one? This one's 4. It's... Wait a fucking second. And what is fish? It's the Spookathon! What up, Tyler? I'm solving the world's most difficult puzzle. I just don't understand why fish is 0. I understand this one's scale is 2, right? So it's 1 for each scale. So I think I understand this. The fish is 0. I don't get it. See, I think this is 10 because of the number of legs it has. But it has 8. It has 8 legs, not 10. Maybe it counts the claws too, because that would equal 10. Okay, well, assuming this shit is... See, it makes sense with this one too, because this has 4 legs. I guess it doesn't count the head? So maybe it's like number of limbs. I literally spent an hour last night trying to figure this out. A literal hour, and then I had to give up. I mean, fish have fins and tails, but I guess maybe those aren't considered limbs here in this world. I don't know if I'm even on the right track with this, but literally I'm at my wit's end with this puzzle, so I'm willing to throw everything I thought it was outside of the fucking... Hold on. And this isn't the worst part. The worst part, and what made me take an hour trying to figure this out, is out here. There's another puzzle. See, there's this pad here with all these letters on it, like every letter in the alphabet, and it looks fucking crazy. And then you come over here, and then there's this, a slate, the Grim Reaper's list, and it has all these names on it, with ages associated to them. And then you go down here. And there's this. Smack into the wall. Names engraved on a lithograph of Grim Reaper's list. Ignore that, that doesn't mean anything. This is what matters. Yes, the head count is set. Young and old lined up in order of age. That makes sense. And then this part doesn't matter either. Then the pathway opens, awaiting them the frenzied uproar of the Feast of Death, blah blah blah. But basically, what had me so fucking stumped last night was I thought that this puzzle in this hallway was part of the puzzle in this room that I was just in. But I'm starting to think it's not, because no other puzzle in the game has had to go, you know, do things in multiple rooms to solve the puzzle. Usually the puzzles are contained to a single room. So I'm trying to do this puzzle, removing all that other shit in the hallway from my mind now. I'm just focusing on what's in this room. So if we're assuming that it's number of limbs here, and that, like, arms and legs are counted because of the crab, and I guess, like, fins and heads aren't counted because fish have fins and heads, and that's 0. Then this ram has a head, but it's 4 because 4 legs. Then you have these. So let's follow this logic, whatever this logic is. I don't think they would either, right? It had me so confused. Like, I have this note card that I was writing all my notes down on. This shit's full. I have no space to write anything else on. It's all, like, numbers. And I was doing math. And I was trying to, like... merge the puzzles together. And this note card is full front and back with just, like, numbers and letters and different orders of things and names and ages and math on it. And it looks like fucking Madman's notes. So I'm just gonna not look at that anymore because it's gonna make me go insane. So if we're following the logic that it's limbs here, this guy's got 4, 5, 6 if you're including the arms. So let's do that. Let's do 6 on this. And then this is... what is this thing? A bull? Do we count the tail? I don't know if we count the tail. Let's just do 4. And then... wait, did I just get it? I got an achievement. Why did I get an achievement? So there's 2 twins. How many... oh, I already had that set to 9 because I was fucking around trying to brute force it last night. Well, how many... hold on, how many limbs should these have? There's 2, like, twins. They would have 4... wouldn't that be 8? Why is that 9? Why is that... what? Hold on. It's on 9 right now. I just got an achievement. Did I do it? Are you fucking serious? That can't be right. It's gotta be 8. Why did I get an achievement for that? Okay, the achievement's broken. The achievement's broken because it's clearly supposed to be 8. Holy fuck. Can't believe I spent an hour on this. You've got to be fucking kidding me. That's all it was? Large stone with clock face design on pillar with astrology chart hanging from it. I don't know what this is. Holy fuck. I'm so glad that I realized that it probably wasn't a multi-room thing. Because the amount of madness I had to sit through the other night was fucking absurd, dude. I was like losing my shit. Well, I got that, so now there's just this other puzzle in here to do. Oh! Bro! Don't do that to me. Thank God I finally got it. Holy shit. So now there's this puzzle, which I don't understand either. So I'm supposed to put in like some sequence of letters here, or like names or something. I tried doing a bunch of different orders of names on this. I tried putting in the names, like young to old. I tried putting in the initials, young to old, backwards, you know, old to young. Like, a lot of shit. But I thought it had to do with the other puzzle too, so it was fucking me up extra hard. So now that I know that that's not connected to this. So... yeah, there's a slate with names. See, the kind of, like, stupid logic I was working with last night is I thought it was the middle initials on the names in here. Because there's some names that don't have middle initials here. There's F, T, and C. And I was like, oh, T for twins. Oh, C for centaur. Oh, F for... What is F for? And it was at that point that I should have realized that it has nothing to do with the other puzzle. But no. I was an idiot. But I still don't know what I'm supposed to do here. It said arrange that. Hold on, let me look at this other hand again. These puzzles are not as difficult as I was making them out to be. They never are. It's just you have to think about it like outside the box a little bit. Young and old lined up in order of age. I mean, that couldn't be any more clear. Young and old lined up in order of age. Yeah, they're supposed to be in order of age. So let's see. This can't be as difficult as I was making it out to be the other night. So, Albert Lords is 18, he's the youngest. 35, Lydia Finley. 38, Edward C. Briggs. 45, Roberta T. Morgan. 60, Trevor F. White. I actually have that written down on my card. Hold on. See, I don't think it wants me to put in, excuse me, full names into the pad. I don't know what it wants from me. Because I've tried, like, several combinations of initials. I tried, like, you know, all of the initials, young to old. I did AL, LF, ECB, RTM, TFW, and then the reverse order, and then, like, just several variations of that, and that wasn't it. Let's see, what have I not tried doing, though? What have I not tried doing? What have I not tried doing? It's young. It says specifically young to old. I don't understand. We tried just the first letters of each name? Why the fuck? Just the first letters? Hold on, what would that spell? What the fuck? That spells alert. That's a word. That's probably it. It spells alert. You didn't just Google that shit, did you? Alert. Oh, fuck off. You Googled it. Alright. Well, for fuck's sake, where are we now? Nothing helpful. Truly nothing helpful? Also, this is gonna be going into, like, some serious, like, in-game spoilers. If you're interested in that. I didn't want to look it up either. I love solving puzzles. Body's laid out on the bed, don't feel like checking this out. I was gonna end up looking up solutions to this if it ended up taking me another hour, because I just don't want to do a single puzzle for 2 hours, but those were good puzzles. It's just I don't know, man. They're so close together. It made me think that they were connected and shit, and it was like warping my brain. And it was already at the end of the stream for me, so I was already like tired and shit. Amulet of Solomon. Lordy. What is that? Jewish protection. The amulet with the star-shaped object with 6 corners named after the ancient magician. I need to heal myself, by the way. So now I still have the screwdriver, I don't know what it's for. I have the Stone of Time. Large stone with clock face design on pillar with astrology chart hanging from it. And then a 6-pointed star. Okay, I don't know what these are for, but they've gotta help me somewhere. So this place that I've entered is literally called Nowhere. Oh shit.
Harry,
Lisa, what's the matter with you?
I get it now. Why I'm still alive even though everyone else is dead.
Oh god.
I'm not the only one who's still walking around.
Is it because we're all dead?
I'm the same as them.
Oh,
I just hadn't noticed it before.
I mean that makes sense. This is
Lisa.
like limbo, right?
Stay by me, Harry. Please.
Oh no.
I'm so scared. Help me.
It's like realizing you're in a simulation. It's not gonna be good for her.
Please. Harry.
Oh fuck. Is she okay, man? Lisa? Whoa.
Lisa?
That gave me a lot of chills. Lisa? Lisa? Oh no. The one fucking nice person in this entire fucked up game. There's a diary on the floor. Ask doctor to let me quit being in charge of that patient. It's too weird. Still alive, but with wounds that won't heal. Told the doctor I quit, won't work at that hospital anymore. The room is filled with insects. Even with doors and windows shut, they get in to spite me. To the hospital. Feeling bad, need to throw up, but nothing comes out, vomiting only bile. Blood and pus flow from the bathroom faucet. I try to stop it, but it won't turn off. Need drug. Same. Help me. Jesus Christ. Anything else I missed? No. God damn, man. What the fuck? That's not even scary, that's just fucking sad, honestly. Now where the hell do I go, man? Fuck. I'm just here to lessen the pain. It's alright, I actually like pain. So we still have these other doors with symbols on them. The word flag is carved on the door. Okay, let's try our items. Not that one. Not that one. Definitely not the screwdriver. There was other things to interact with in here too. Something weird about this nowhere area is that you go into the doors and some of the doors just go to like other areas in the game that you've already been to before, but they're here in the hospital for some reason. So it's very mindfucky, and you don't get a map here either. See, there's this bird cage, and you hear fluttering, but there's no bird. And whatever's on the front of this looks like that square thing goes on it. No, never mind. No. No. Fuck. What are these for, man? Can I use the elevator? No. That would be too easy. I've already been in here. Nothing in there. Can't go in there. What's in here? Oh yeah, there's this clock. And it's got a key in it. There's a square hole in the center. Oh, that's where the fucking block goes, obviously. And the block says something about time on it too, right? Yeah, Stone of Time. That's clearly what this is for. Ah! That's kind of funny. Key of Haggoth. Okay, I know where that goes. I should save my game. See, this room is the antique store I was at previously in the game, but it's here in the hospital, and it's slightly different. So there's the door behind me is not Haggoth. There's another one with a symbol on it that is Haggoth. It's not that one. I was already in there. I can't remember where it is now. I think it's down here. I've got to be like on the verge of the end of the game by now. Also, there's this weird desk in here. This is from the elementary school earlier in the game, but there's only one desk in here. And on the desk it says, "Go home, thief, drop dead." Which I thought might have been a hint to a puzzle because the text is green, but I'm starting to think that text being green doesn't just mean it's a clue to a puzzle, it also is just, like, important. But they're fucking with me by putting that on the desk. Because it's not important, it's just... it wants you to pay attention to it because it's speaking to you, basically. And this is where I picked up the pliers that I've already used and the screwdriver that I have. There's nothing else in here. So, I think this is all just a dead end down here. Okay, where's this fucking Haggoth door? Where is Haggoth? Can I go through here? Oh, that's Haggoth. I thought it would have a symbol on it. Well then. Well, I've not been here before. This is just the elevator. Can I use the elevator now? Oh no. That's fucked. Oh no. There's more floors. Oh fuck. Still don't have a map. What's all this? Chairs? Nothing? Okay. Oh god. Come on. There we go. You really took a beating. Did they get more HP? Come on. Stun lock. There we go. Are you actually dead? I don't trust you. I don't trust like that. Okay, we have so many doors in here. Oh, thank God, it's jammed. Thank God. Jam doors are good because I don't have to fucking worry about having to go back in there ever again. Okay. The fuck is this? Some kind of key? Crest of Mercury? Okay. Rifle shells? I found so much rifle ammo and I have not found a rifle in this game. I'm pretty sure I've missed it at this point. Which sucks, but whatever. Ring of Contract. I'm gonna look at those in a moment. Lock is jammed. Okay. God damn, the fucking atmosphere in here is dripping. It's jammed. Okay, good. Good. Please tell me this is jammed. Fuck! There's gonna be so much more doors. I love that I can hit them on the ground with the hammer. It's so fucking busted. Jam doors make me happy. It's unlocked? What did I unlock that with? Hold on. Rustic, hefty-looking ring of unknown material. Still have that. Crest of Mercury. Snake and the symbol of Mercury signifies alchemy. Indeed. I must have used that key. Didn't I pick up a key? I can't even remember. Come on, I can hear you. I need them to split up. Like that. Project Zomboid strats right there. Just get slightly in range enough that you can lure one at a time. And backpedal. It's just like Project Zomboid. Love how all the parasitic zombies make the same pain moan. Yeah. They kind of do. Wait, what? Oh, what? The fuck? This is the first floor. Oh, you're fucking with me, game. This is the first floor. Because there's this door with Phaleg on it. And the door that I unlocked goes back to the first floor from the second floor. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh, let's try to move my camera. Not a good idea. Handgun ammo. Anything else in here? Can't see shit. Aha. Camera? What do I need that for? Take a selfie in here. Okay, what is the camera? I mean, I know it's a camera, but... Camera with flash. Okay. Can I just use that? No. What the fuck? I don't know. I have so many, like, key items that I don't know what any of them would even possibly go to. I'm so fucking turned around in here. That goes back to the first floor, I guess. Jammed. Jammed. Can't remember which doors I've been in. That all looks the same. Okay. This looks different. What's that? Steel plate is screwed to the wall? Screwed, you say? Screwdriver. Oh no, there's monsters in here. There's a key. Electricity is flowing to the key. If I'll get shocked if I grab it now. Huh. There's definitely something in here. The music's changed. No? Music really got me fucked up. I think it was, actually, now that you mention it. Yeah, this does seem familiar. It's weird, like, all the rooms look vaguely the same, but, like, they stick out, too. Because I remember this, layout, sort of. So hold on, how am I supposed to get this? Let's try every key item. Well, I'm probably missing whatever I need for that. And it's not gonna let me just try grabbing it. Some, like, jigsaw shit. Like... Okay, well, I guess we'll have to come back to that. Yeah, I'd imagine it's something like that. I don't know, some of the solutions to things in this game have been a little questionable. This is just a dead end? Wait, what? Is that a real dead end? Yeah. I can't even tell which rooms I've been into anymore. This is where I literally just was. It does kind of sound like a generator. I can't tell if it's supposed to be a generator sound or if that's just the weird music in the game. Could be both. Let's try every door again. So one sort of thing that helps me keep my bearings in here... Well, never mind, that doesn't work either, never mind. I was gonna say, this side of the wall has windows on it and no doors. Which makes sense, because that would be the outside of the building, but then you go here. There's a fucking door! This place is literally designed to make you confused as fuck. Which is great. But it's confusing as fuck. Honestly, I love it for that. Okay, I think I've gotten everything off of this floor. I should probably go up to the 3rd floor, because there was another floor to the elevator. So I'm like 90% sure I've gone through all the doors I can here. Luckily, it's not like teleporting me like completely randomly or anything. Like if you go through a door that teleports you, you figure out pretty quick where you've been teleported. It's harder without a map, though. I also love them for that. Like, giving you maps throughout the entire game that show you exactly where you are at all times, and you end up relying on it, and then they just take that shit away. Okay, let's try the 3rd floor. See, this room has the same sound as the room with the electrified key, but to be fair, the elevator is powered by electricity, so maybe that is, like, symbolizing that. Okay, what is this shit? Oh, there's definitely some puzzles going on in here. What the fuck? Oh boy. Oh boy. Looks like an altar. Wonder what they worship. It's fucking Satan, apparently. Nah. Actually, they worship Samael, which is just another demon. The light to the future. What's this one say? The light to the future. The light illuminating the darkness. The light to the future, the light illuminating the darkness. There's 2 sconces here that I can't interact with. There's like a chalice here that I can't interact with. And there's another door with more shit on it over here. I feel like I'm probably missing something for whatever this puzzle wants from me, but... Hmm. I see zero hints to whatever they want me to do here with this crap. Like, I don't even know where to start with this. What did these say again? The light to the future? I don't see what that has to do with this. Light to the future, the light illuminating the darkness. What? I don't know if this is something I can solve right now. The light to the future, the light illuminating the darkness. I have no idea. I'm gonna come back here in a minute. That doesn't make any sense to me right now. I thought there would be something else up here, there's not. Let me make sure I've gone through every door on the second floor. I'm pretty sure I have. But it wouldn't hurt to check. It's jammed. It's jammed. Is there anything over there? No. And then here. Right, there's this room. Did I get something that could open this door? No. Huh, I didn't try these on the altar either. Maybe I should try that. I don't think that door there can even be opened. Those are all nothing. Then go through here. Just gonna double check this floor. Just wanna make sure I didn't miss something. Okay, and then this is where you go down to the first floor again. Maybe I have something that can open this now. The word flag. That doesn't work. That doesn't work. That doesn't work. Of course that doesn't work. Okay. I have a feeling whatever that puzzle on the third floor is gonna give me something to unlock this. Maybe. Honestly, I have no fucking idea. Hold on, maybe I have something that I can use on this bird cage now. Nope. 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 None of these other things are key items. What the fuck? What even is in here? That's just a key. Okay. So that key right there is... I'm like 90% sure what's gonna unlock this door with the sigil on it down here. Okay, what the fuck though? Whatever that puzzle on the third floor is has to be solvable. Because there ain't anything else down here that I can do. I'm not going back in here, there's nothing here. Pretty sure there's nothing back here either. Let me, like, double check this room that I left earlier. Did I go through here before? I don't think I went in here, did I? Oh, I did. Yeah, I definitely went in here. Oh god. I'm getting confused. Like, even more than I already was. Okay, well. Poor Lisa. Poor Lisa. I miss her already. They're here. Is it fucked up that I actually can find my way around here now? Oops. Okay, time to smash my fucking head against the wall trying to figure out this puzzle again. It has to be solvable because there's nothing else I can do. It's gotta be solvable somehow. I just need to fucking use my goddamn brain. This is gonna suck. So let me just try using everything I have on this stuff. Nope, that's not it. What if I try it here? Nope. What if I don't think any of the items I have in my inventory are what's needed here. Wait, what? Oh, okay. Hold on. I didn't think that was gonna do shit. Okay, I'm gonna have to use my note card again. I'm gonna have to draw some shapes down. I have like no room on here except a tiny little corner. So we have an isosceles triangle. We have an L, backwards L. So this has got to be the solution to the door on my left, right here. And then the other one's going to be the door on the right. This makes sense. Alright. This is making sense. Strangely enough. Then what do we have here? A big old inn or something? Dude, I thought I was gonna be stuck here for another hour. Then a plus. Then another triangle. Okay. Okay. I think this should be doable. So then we just have to make the shapes on here. So that triangle, I think, goes up here. It would look like this, I guess? That sort of makes sense. And then a backwards L over here. Then, this sort of thing here. Hey. That's easy. I thought this was gonna be way fucking harder. The text clues were just there to throw you off. They're total red herrings. So we have an N and then a plus. And then a triangle. Nice. Okay, where do we go first? Left or right? Let's go left. There's probably just gonna be like more key items in here. There's something. Birdcage key? Yo, let's go. In the other room, let's make sure there's nothing else in here. Can I look at the window? No, it's empty. Okay. Then we got this room. What is that? There's a botanical reference book. Don't need to read it now. Okay. Probably doing some alchemy in here. Health drink. Just a health drink? I don't think so. What's that? There's a book on the floor. Can I not look at that? No? Okay, what about this? Really? Nah, there's no way that there's just a health drink in here. That's not how this shit works. Not how this game works. I refuse to believe that there's just a health drink in here. I still have the camera. Really? There's no shot there's just a health drink in here and that's it. There's no fucking way. Seriously? Botanical reference book. Really? There's nothing else in here. I honestly don't believe that. I really do not believe it. I refuse to believe this. There's nothing else in here? Truly? Truly. I'm mashing the interact button on everything. Okay then. If you say so. Well, I feel like I'm missing something here. But if you say so. I'm just gonna have to keep that in mind. If I hit another brick wall and I can't progress anymore, I might have to go back there. Well, we have the birdcage key now, so... Then we should get the key to this last sigil marked door right here. I think it's in this room? I can't remember which door. It's either this one or the one across. It's not this one. The one right here. Then we just wanna pop this bad boy open to get the key of Flag. The key of Blade. Should open this. We're progressing, we're progressing. We're doing it. We're gonna beat the game. Oh shit. What the fuck? I didn't know you could even hit these. I've never tried. They're chill, right? Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. I thought you guys were chill. These are not chill. That's like a new enemy type. What even is that? It's like a ghost baby. What? And they're fucking with me. Okay. Well, now I have to look out for ghost babies, because now they actually are vicious. They will kill you. Anything in here? No? Oh, what's this? There's like a sword in the fucking fridge. Is that the sword of Damocles? The chain is missing a link. There's a dagger of Melchior. Melchior? Take it? Sure. Whoa! What the fuck? Oh shit, where am I going? Oh, what? Game over? Oh man, what? Fucking fridge ate me, man. What the hell? Okay. Don't take the dagger of Melchior. Dagger of Milkman. Oh no! Oh no, that actually sucks so much, asshole. Where am I now? I don't even know how far back I am. I already got the key out of that. Oh, fuck. How far back am I? What do I have? I have Key of Haggoth? Wait, what? I don't know where I am now. I don't have the camera. I still have the screwdriver? How far the fuck back am I? Oh, Jesus Christ, I don't know what I was doing at this point. What the fuck? The game hasn't done any shit like that where it just instantly kills you for fucking something up. Why would it do that, man? It's actually so fucked. Can I go through here? Yeah, that one. Fuck! Where am I? God damn it. Oh, it was before I unlocked this door and did all that shit on the 3rd floor and... Fuck. Seriously? I didn't save after that? Fuck my life. It was when I got the Key of Haggoth, right before I went into the elevator at all. Jesus Christ, man. Fuck. So I have to do the 2nd and 3rd floor again. Awesome. At least I know how to do it. Fuck's sake. That's so annoying, man. Don't go opening strange refrigerators, I guess. I mean, to the game's credit, it kind of hinted that maybe I shouldn't do it because it was like, oh, the chain's broken. Like, how are you supposed to know that that's gonna instantly kill you if you don't, like, secure the chain or whatever? I'm assuming that's the solution to it, is I have to, like, keep it locked before I take the dagger. How the fuck would you... I mean, how the fuck would you... know to do that before taking the dagger anyway? Such bullshit. Fucking got murked by a fridge. Alright, well. That's a lesson for me. Just save as often as possible and don't just take items because you can, because that might just kill you. Apparently. That's the first time anything like that's happened in the game, so... There's no precedent for that happening. Okay, well at least I kind of know where everything is now. Just gotta make sure I actually get everything again. Bonk. Okay, there's another one. Just kill them all. Come here. Get them split up. Yes, like this. Perfect. Okay, okay. Just gotta make sure they're dead. Alright, start from the beginning again. Oops. I love how if you run into a wall, you just fucking face plant into it. It's so goofy. Okay, that's the door that teleports you to the 1st floor. These are all jammed. Jambed. Right. Okay. I can't believe I didn't fucking save, though. That was my own fault, honestly, for not saving sooner. I should have done better than that. Okay, this is just that, electrified key still that we can't grab. And this is just that weird dead end. Doesn't look like it should be a dead end, but it is. Is that really all that was here? No, there's this door here. Handgun ammo. Then the camera, right? This is vital. Actually, it's not, because I have the solution to the puzzle written down already, so I guess maybe we don't even need the camera anymore, technically, but... I don't know, it would feel wrong not to use it. Or at least not to have it, and I was able to keep the camera after using it in the puzzle, so that makes me think it might be useful later on. Okay, that's everything on this floor. That didn't take very long. Once you know what you need and where everything is, it doesn't really take that long. Then I'm gonna do the stuff on the 3rd floor and then make sure I save my fucking game. Let's see, without using the camera, can I solve this? I don't see any reason why I couldn't. Grab my note card again. Alright, so this is triangle. Backwards L. And, whatever this shape is. Really? You shitting me? Oh, I fucked up the triangle. So it does work. If you know the solutions without the camera, you can still just plug them in. Oops, that weird shape, and then a plus. Then this triangle. This room still fucking sketches me out, though, because there's only a health drink in here, and that makes no sense, man. It just doesn't make any sense. Whatever. Whatever, man. Whatever, man. And what was in here? This was the birdhouse, or the bird key, right? Yeah, the birdcage key. Okay. Wait. It was just that, right? Yeah. Now I can go back to the 1st floor, and let's make sure we fucking save the game this time. Jesus Christ. Where is the save point? I think it's this room. No, this is the bird room. Well, whatever. We'll get the bird thing while we're here. It's not gonna kill us randomly, so it's fine. Key of flag. Then... was it this room? No. Shit. Can't remember now which room has the save in it. But this one? Yeah, this one. Okay. Jesus Christ. Well, now at least we don't have to go back like 10 minutes if I fuck up. And we know not to open strange containers. Well, not to take strange items. Oh, you little shit. Little ghost baby ass. What room was that even in? This must have been this one. Yeah. Yeah, I probably should have done better than trying to take that, but like I said, there's no precedent for that happening in the game. There's nothing that just instantly kills you anywhere else except this. How should I have known? Okay, fuck that room for right now. Fuck that room. It's locked. The word Bethor is carved on the door. Oh boy. Oh boy. More keys. Gonna need more keys. What's all this shit? See you, handgun ammo. Nothing useful. It's right there. Nice. Oh, there's a weird IV drip in the way. Ooh, health drink. Okay. I don't like how quiet it is in here, and it's not cool. Something's gonna pop out at me. Nothing else. It's probably all there is in here. Oh, wait, there's a book or something here. Jelly beans? You want to open the bag? I don't feel very trustworthy of just, like, interacting or opening or taking things anymore that when I have a yes or no. I'm gonna leave that the fuck alone right now. I don't trust that shit right now. Until I know what the fuck I need with a jelly bean bag, I'm not touching it. Oh, wait, this is the videotape room. Whoa. What happens? Okay, what happens if I use the VCR in here now? You know, it would be so trippy if... Oh shit, that actually works. Oh, I can actually see the tape now.
Still has an unusually high fever. Eyes don't open. Getting a pulse, but just barely breathing. Her skin is all charred. Even when I change the bandages, the blood and pus just start oozing through.
Gross.
Why? What is keeping that child alive? I can't stand it any longer. I won't tell a soul. Promise. So please.
I think they're talking about Alessa. What's keeping her alive? Jelly beans are pretty dangerous. What if I open it and it's just like a tentacle shoots out of it through my face? You know what? Fuck it. I just saved. I'm not gonna lose anything. I'm gonna take it. Let's see what happens. Oh no, this is gonna kill me. There's a cutscene. Bro! Oh, there's a key on the ground. Hold on. Key of Bethor. Oh, okay. Dude, open that like a fucking madman. How is there a fucking key inside a sealed bag of Jelly Belly jelly beans, man? Also, the logo on the jelly bean bag was very clearly the Jelly Belly logo, but it just said jelly bean instead. Is that an item? That's just a belt. Okay then. I honestly thought for sure those fucking jelly beans were gonna kill me. It's literally like a key item you need to get through this door right here. Is there anything else? Oh, there's still more doors here. So the girl they were talking about on that videotape, Alessa, they're talking about something keeping her alive. I'm not really sure what they're on about, but I think it might have something to do with the infection that people seem to have, like the parasite thing. Maybe? Honestly, don't know. Wait a minute. The child's drawings are scattered on the floor. Wait, that's one of her outfits right here. A girl's clothing hangs on the wall. 6, maybe 7, must be a kid or about that age. Except when I saw her recently, she was like grown up more. So this is where she used to live. Kind of. Like we're going... Hold on. There are old fairy tales, picture books of animals and plants on the shelf. So we're kind of just going through, like, this nowhere zone is kind of just going through a bunch of different areas in the game. At different, like, points in time and stuff, too. There's a save point here, I noticed that. So I think this is, like, her room as a child, basically. Cards are scattered on the floor. Dolls on the floor. A really fucked up looking bed. Alright, let's save the game. Child's room, yeah, if that wasn't obvious enough. It's locked. Uh-oh. Thou possesses them to guard thy spirit. Evoke 5 rights and veil thy fate. I can clearly see indentations where items go. One of those is that sword that murked me when I took it. So, and the other two is I saw this. Amulet of Solomon. And then this other thing. Crest of Mercury. Oh wait, we need 5 of them. It said 5 rights. So we got 2 of them, then the sword is 1, and then there's 2 other slots. This thing? That doesn't work. Camera? No, none of this other stuff. So we're missing 3 things. I know where one of them is. Alright, I'm gonna save the game again. We're getting somewhere. Getting somewhere. And then there's this door. This is another sigil door. The word Eritron is carved on the door. Dude, Eritron? That sounds like a fucking sick transformer. Alright, we can go in here. Oh lord, what is this? Is this the generator? Hey. Well, it's pretty obvious what that does. Is that all that's in here? Okie dokie. Pretty obvious what that does. Now we gotta go back up again. Who be messaging me? Shut the fuck up. Hold on. Oh, okay. I'm just gonna continue to ignore my friends in real life. And play Silent Hill because I'm invested as fuck in this game right now. Oh, right, the elevator doesn't work anymore. Hold on, if the elevator doesn't work, how the fuck am I gonna get to the 3rd floor? Wait, no, I don't need to get to the 3rd floor, I just need to get to the 2nd floor, and this door that teleports me can take me there. Oh shit. Whoa! It's little fucking invisible baby shits. Stop it. Little shadow fucking gremlins, man. They're so hard to see when they come rushing at you out of the darkness like that. It's fucked, man. What room was it in? This one? No. Wait, I think it was this one. I didn't recognize it because when I walked in it wasn't making any noise. Key of Eritron, look at that, look at that. Wasn't there something else that the electricity was keeping me from doing too? Or was it just the key? I can't remember. I remember the key for sure, but wasn't there like another thing the electricity was stopping me from doing? I can't remember. I'm just gonna take this back down. I can almost swear there was one... Oh, you fuckwad. I really thought there was like one more thing. Is it actually dead? Yeah. I honestly can't remember what it was, though, if there was another thing. I don't know. Wait. Now, the thing I was thinking of was the fridge that I need to figure out how to... Hold on, what do I have in my inventory right now? I'm almost dead, holy fuck. I'm gonna save these for like a boss fight. These as well. So I'm just gonna rely on these for now. I have a pretty decent number of them. Oh, hold on. I was looking for something. Ring of Contract. Rustic, heavy-looking ring of unknown material. Hold on. Let me try using this fucking ring on the fridge. Because, the chain on it's broke. What if I, like, fix the chain with the ring? Yo! Use the Ring of Contract. Okay. There you go. Now I can take the key. Or the sword. Nice. Fucking big brain plays. Oh, no, am I still gonna die? Fuck you. I secured you. I secured you in there. You can't fucking kill me. Yeah, get fucked. Hell yeah. What was I doing? Right. Key of Eritron. So now I just need... What do I need? I need like 2 more strange objects.
Everything is going according to plan, sheltered in the womb.
Oh boy.
But it's not done yet. Half the soul is lost. That is why the seed lies dormant.
And what soul remains captured in that husk is buried deep down in the subconscious.
Are you trying to say it won't work? That wasn't our agreement.
No,
Hold on, that's Kaufman.
these are just stalling tactics. If we lend a hand, we will be able to get power. Never fear, the promise shall not be broken.
Oh man.
But the power we could draw now will be very weak. Almost nothing. Unless we get the other half of the soul.
We'll use a magical spell. Feeling this child's pain, it's sure to come.
But that will take time.
Okay, I'm starting to understand. Starting to understand something. This was that room that I found earlier with Alessa's picture in it. So that just confirms my suspicions. Even more. Disc of Ouroboros. Alessa. What if I... That's a photograph. What if I try... No. Let's try using stuff here. Anything happen? No. Here's another health drink. Just get the green. So that old woman and Kaufman are both in on this weird, fucked up cult shit that's been going down. I knew the old woman was, that much is obvious, but I didn't know Kaufman was in on it. I thought he was just some drug mule kind of guy. He's even worse than I thought. So what is this Ouroboros shit that I have? Ring of a snake biting its own tail? Yep. That's gotta be... Well, that's one of the items I need for that door. But there's... I'm still missing one, aren't I? I'm pretty sure I'm still missing one. Disc of Ouroboros. And then the sword. Dagger. Yeah, I'm still missing one. What am I missing? I don't understand what I'm... Hold on. I don't have any key items in my inventory at all now, except the camera. And I guess the videotape? But those aren't gonna be helpful. I don't know where else I could even possibly go at this point. The music's gotten fucking crazy though. Did I miss something in here? Nothing to do with the IV. What about this painting? No. I don't understand. I've been everywhere. Alessa. I don't get it. I'm getting stumped now. Getting a little stumped here. I feel like I've been everywhere I can go. And I've gotten everything I can get. Right? What was over here? I don't even remember this. Oh, right, this is the room with the VCR shit in it.
What is it? Still has an unusually high fever. Eyes don't open. Getting a pulse, but just barely breathing. Her skin is all charred. Even when I change the bandages, the blood and pus just start oozing through. Why? What is keeping that child alive? I can't stand it any longer. I won't tell a soul. Promise. So please.
Confused, man. I'm confused. Maybe turning off the generator did something somewhere else that I've forgotten about. I got the thing out of the fridge. Man, what else is there even to possibly do? Oh, wait, I haven't been in here, apparently. What the fuck? Okay. Well, there's the key item. Honk. Nice. Dude, this poor fucking girl, man. Floors and walls are covered with graffiti. Yep. Okay, well, apparently it came down to I missed a fucking room. That was stupid. I'm glad it was that simple, because I thought I'd have to go over the entire map again. Alright, before I go in there, let's save the game. It's about to go fucking wild in here, I'm sure.
Do what Mommy tells you now. I just want you to lend me a teeny bit of your power. That's all.
Yeah.
No.
You gross fucking hag.
It will make everyone happy, and it's for your own good, too. Oh, But Mommy, I just want to be with you. Just two of us. Please understand. Oh, yes, I see. Maybe Mommy has been wrong. Mommy! Why didn't I see this before? There's no reason to wait.
Oh god, no.
Herein lies the mother's womb, containing the power to create life.
What?
I could have done it all myself. Mommy?
What the hell are you talking about? Okay. I'm in their house. I've never been to this environment before. Okay, it's jammed. Jammed. Okay, this floor is purposeless. There's those paintings again. What about downstairs? Oh, this is fucking creepy down here. This poor fucking little girl, man.
I was shocked to realize the talisman of Metatron was being used.
What? Metrotron?
In spite of the lost soul returning at last. Just a little longer and all would have been for naught. It's all because of that man. We must be thankful to him.
So this old fucking hag has been behind all this shit.
His little girl has to go.
I mean, that should have been obvious.
What a pity.
Freeze! What in the devil's name?
Don't you mean Samael?
Dahlia.
Well, well, well. To think you'd make it this far.
Where's Cheryl? What have you done to her?
Yeah, where's his daughter, though?
Talking about?
She's been gone the whole fucking time.
Many times restored to her former self.
I'm in no mood for jokes.
What?
Don't you see? She's right there.
What?
That's absurd.
You are the only one who thinks so.
Stop gaslighting me, you old hag.
Why are you doing this?
It's been a long 7 years. For the 7 years since that terrible day, Alessa has been kept alive, suffering a fate worse than death.
You're being sucked dry by you.
Has been trapped in an endless nightmare from which she never awakens. He has been nurtured by that nightmare, waiting for the day to be born. That day has finally come.
Oh boy.
The time is nigh.
That's not how you spell nigh, by the way.
Everyone will be released from pain and suffering. Our salvation is at hand. This is the day of reckoning,
Day of reckoning.
when all our sorrows will be washed away. When we return
Gosh.
to the true paradise.
Can I just shoot you? How about that?
Daughter will be the mother of God.
Oh wait. Sybil just tried that, and it didn't work. The mother of God. What the fuck? Are you the final boss? Oh! What the fuck? Oh, you didn't have your magic shield up that time, dummy.
Quit screwing around.
Yo, it's Kaufman.
Return things to how they were before.
Kaufman!
He's actually a badass
I
now?
asked for this. Nobody uses me.
What a gangster.
Your run is over. We don't need you anymore. What do you think you can accomplish by coming here?
My, aren't we getting cocky?
You're one to talk.
Can't see this and keep your cool.
Shoot her again, Kaufman.
A glove it is! I thought I got rid of that!
Oh yeah, that vial that he took from me earlier.
It was planted somewhere for you to find. You all, well, kept you busy.
You gotta speak up, Kaufman. This music's kinda loud.
And there's more where this came from.
Stop it!
Oh shit! What the fuck? I can't remember what's in the vial now. Oh shit. What does that even do? I don't remember what was in the vial.
Huh? What the?
That sounds bad. Oh wait, it's the I'm pretty sure it's like the stuff that cures like the parasitic infection that people have. I think. What have you done, Kaufman? Oh, you fucked up, didn't you? No, it is that stuff. So now that whatever she's infected with is gonna come out. She's infected with the bad shit. Oh. Oh. I see. Whoa! That's badass. That's badass. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Okay. Holy shit, this is the final boss for sure. No way it isn't. Some Devil May Cry shit. For real. This got fucking crazy. Ow! Oh, I'm gonna die. Oh boy. I'm gonna have to use all of my healing items here. I can't even see this asshole. Oh fuck. Oh shit. Oh god. Okay, okay, okay. Fair enough. Put me back in, coach. This has gotta be the final boss, right? So she was literally infected with the fucking Satan. It's not Satan, it's actually Samael. Might as well be the Satan. Okay, so melee can't do shit here. I'm just gonna have to fire everything I have at this. And hope it works. I forgot I could move my camera. It's gonna help a lot. I'm sure. I don't know if I should be trying to dodge this. It's literally shooting fucking lightning at me. I don't think you can dodge the lightning. Oh. Okay, well I did it. Just unload on it with your shotgun. Luckily I had tons of rounds that I saved. Oh, I killed God. I didn't realize this game was a JRPG.
Daddy.
I saved you. My daughter slash Alessa slash the other woman's daughter slash God. I mean, my daughter, Cheryl, was never technically Harry Mason's daughter. She found her on the side of the road and adopted her. So it sort of makes sense. Wait, what? I think that maybe they were like two separate beings that like reunited and now they're being separated again here. I'm not quite sure. I'm gonna have to look at some fucking lore videos for this to make sense of it completely, but I sort of get it. Sort of. Mostly. Kind of. Lisa? You're alive? I thought you, like, died. Oh shit. Get rid of his ass. He was corrupt, so honestly he probably deserves it. He did kind of save my ass there maybe a little bit, but he's corrupt. Sybil's cool though, she can come with me. All cops are bastards except Sybil. So what's the deal here though? So Alessa's like a spirit ghost thing now, and now I have... Did she get reincarnated? Because I did notice the Ouroboros symbolism earlier. So maybe she was reincarnated. That would make sense. And like all the evil in the past life has been removed and now she can have like a pure, happy childhood and everything and be a normal person again. That was a cool fucking game. Like, the first half of it was like, eh, it was kind of cool. Second half was fucking awesome. But it has like the world's most confusing puzzle near the end. That I got stuck on for literally over an hour. Finally, and then I sat down tonight to play the game and just fucking blitzed through it. Well shit, I thought there was gonna be more to play. But I ended up finishing this in under 2 hours tonight. Shit. This game has 5 endings in total. I got the good plus ending, which is like the best ending you can possibly get. I kind of want to look at the other endings, but at the same time, I might just play through the game myself 4 other times to see them at some point. So I like this game enough to play it again, like, multiple times. It's one of those games where, like, once you go through it once and figure out, like, kind of what you're supposed to do and where things are, sort of, you can go through it again and do it differently. And it's short enough that I wouldn't mind doing that. And now that I know how, like, the enemies work and the way the puzzles are supposed to be figured out, like, it wouldn't take nearly as long either. But I'm probably not gonna, like, stream that if I end up doing it. I don't know. Maybe I will. There is one other ending I definitely want to see, which is the goofy ending. There's 2, like, bad endings, 2 good endings, and 1 goofy-ass ending, and I kind of want to see the goofy one. But I want to get it legitimately. I don't want to just Google it. I don't want to look it up on YouTube. Not for this game. But yeah, that didn't take nearly as long as I thought it would. Only 10 p.m. Now what am I gonna do now? Fuck. I don't know, man. Oh, here's the ending cutscene. Aw. So I guess in this ending they go on to raise a daughter together, maybe. What the hell? What is going on here? Lisa Garland. Michael Kaufman. Sybil Bennett. Cheryl Mason. AKA Alessa. Alessa Giuseppe. I never saw her chest like that in the game. They did mention that she was like burned and shit. What the fuck? What is this ending, man? This is so weird. It's like the actors that did the mocap are just fucking goofing off. What a strange game. Perry Mason. Honestly, I can't believe that this was made on the PS1. This still feels like something that could have come out today. Honestly. I was really surprised by the quality of this. He did kind of look like Drama. Total time, 7 hours, 38 minutes. That's not quite accurate. I spent more like 12 hours on this. Or like 10 maybe. 1 game clear, ending good plus, 49 saves, 8 continues. Items 156 out of 204. That's a pretty good ratio. Shooting style. 4 stars. Wait, I got 4 out of 8 stars? Okay then. Well, yeah. Is it okay to save? Next game mode, hard? Ooh, new game plus. Let's throw a save down right there. Next fear. That's new game plus. You know what? To get the goofy ending, you have to do certain objectives in new fear mode, aka new game plus. And it's harder. So maybe I'll do that next time. I don't want to do it right now. But maybe next time I'll go through the game again on new fear and get that goofy ending. I think that would be a good time, actually. I'd be down for that. See, RetroArch says I've played it for 12 hours in like 5 minutes. But the game says I did it for like around 8-ish hours. You know what, I'm gonna pad my stream out a bit more. I'm gonna look up a video about the game, like about the development of it, just to learn about it a bit. Or maybe even some lore. So I want to keep streaming a little bit, but at the same time I don't want to play anything right now. And I kind of want to just think about the game a bit more. Let me see if I can find an interesting video. Not something crazy long. I just want to hang out. If I can find something that's like 10-15 minutes long. Maybe a bit of lore, or maybe just stuff about the development. This song's too exciting. I'm gonna skip that. Silent Hill 1 lore. I don't want spoilers for any of the other games, just this one. No, not the Silent Hill timeline, not the complete story. It's like 2 hours long. I want something like short. Something that's interesting. Let's try Silent Hill 1 development. Maybe this one. Silent Hill 1, the Silent Hill analysis. Is this any good? It's not like ridiculously long, and it doesn't go into the other games, I don't think. So maybe this will scratch the itch that I'm looking for. Oh wait, I just realized I don't have audio on. There we go.
1999 horror classic Silent Hill, directed and written by Keiichiro Toyama. Spoilers for the whole game will follow. Let's get to it.
Okay, should be something. This is a 29-minute video.
Before we reach the title screen, there's a short opening music video that establishes the tone of the game.
Hold on. Just started the Clifford episode of Death Stranding. Oh shit, it's gonna get interesting.
Amazingly well, with a combination of menacing folksy strings at the start and chill rocking
It's one of my
guitars
favorite
later
characters
on,
in that
setting an
game.
eerie, yet adventurous vibe for the game to follow.
This is the kind of video I was looking for. Something that like analyzes the themes and goes into like the symbolism and stuff, because I was picking up on a lot of it, but
It both makes the title feel extremely classy, yet somehow epic at the same time. It's fair to say not many games up to this point had such a classy intro. What's a little bit confusing though is that while this may seem like a skippable sizzle reel of the events to follow in the title, the shots of Harry Mason, the protagonist with his
it's
daughter
kind of an
driving,
intro.
Sybil the policewoman following behind, or Harry crashing his car due to an apparition, aren't actually shown after starting a new file. You'll be booted straight to the aftermath after hitting start. A bit of an odd choice since it runs the risk of letting the player skip this information, but honestly, I kinda like it. The music video sets up the inciting incident of the game in a quite snazzy, slick way, and quickly, as opposed to having some generic, slow-paced clip of Harry driving down the road to slowly open the game. Instead,
we don't force you to read like a book before starting it either.
His daughter Cheryl is gone, and so begins his dangerous search for her throughout the town of Silent Hill.
Cheryl? Is that Cheryl?
I think it would be remiss of me not to bring up first and foremost the elements of Silent Hill that are clearly derived from the earlier horror pioneer, Resident Evil. Resident Evil was a clear attempt to gamify a horror story, translating the trials and worries of someone in a horrific survival situation into various mechanics. Silent Hill takes those gamified elements but simplifies them down pretty much as it can. You still navigate a series of maze-like environments with spooky enemies lurking about, but everything else is shaved of its edges. You find collectibles like weapons, ammo, healing items, and objects for puzzles, but unlike
Yeah, they did everything that Resident Evil did, but made it like infinitely less annoying to play.
All come fully formed. There's no combining items to create new better types or to save space in your pockets. You need to collect maps of areas, but in Silent Hill, Harry will fill in notes about pretty much everything he encounters, so you never have to remember all that much yourself. You need to find special locations to save, but they don't require limited items to use like in Resi.
That was something I definitely was fucking so thankful for.
As lifting restrictions go, Harry is also way
Save
more
points.
mobile than a Resi character. He can move while shooting, strafe from side to side, hop backwards, and even quick turn 180 degrees.
Wait, you can't quick turn?
Resident Evil 3
How do you do that? I tried so hard to do that.
This all makes for a much easier game.
How do you
than
quick turn in
Resident
Silent
Evil,
Hill? What
one
the
that
fuck?
Requires a lot less decision making. Unlimited inventory removes the thinking and strategy you might have had to implement in Resi when leaving certain things in item boxes before making a move on the level. You have more movement
saying
options than
Resi.
but the enemies aren't exactly that
Say
different
Resident
from
Evil.
that game, and don't really have any extra abilities
You
to
fucking
compensate
nerd.
for Harry's higher mobility, aside from them perhaps on average being a little faster. So it's not that hard to deal with most of them compared to how you might have to strategically position yourself in Resi. I know when I play Silent Hill, I usually just dart off to my next destination without thinking or considering the approach that much. When I'm looking to play a horror game to enjoy the gameplay rhythms, usually I'll stick in a Resident Evil, but Silent Hill is the one I prefer when I want to take a more laid-back approach and soak up the atmosphere and story of an interesting world. And the developers trying to facilitate a more narrative-focused experience is probably why the Resi formula was used, but simplified to such a degree. Levels in Silent Hill can also get a lot more abstract and the puzzles more complicated than Resident Evil, so it also stands to
So the
reason
puzzles
that
in Silent Hill were so much better.
other worries like inventory
So much more
space
interesting
and
than the
limited
puzzles in
save
the
files
early Resident
could
Evil
probably
games.
make the experience considerably frustrating. The one
Like, you
thing
actually had
Silent
to
Hill
think.
doesn't take at all from Resident Evil though is the fixed pre-rendered backgrounds. Instead, choosing to render its world with real-time 3D graphics, allowing the camera to move around however it pleases, rather than staying stationary, to pull off amazing stylish tricks like this.
Yeah, seriously, whatever they were doing to do the camera in Silent Hill was fucking brilliant.
Some of them seem like they were pulled straight from a game that just came out, and are crazy to see being used so confidently in 1999. But of course, Harry
Yep.
is never forced to slowly walk through any cinematic moments, taking a degree of control away from the player, like a lot of newer games today. Things get really creative
True.
here visually, and Resident Evil the best you could hope for at the time is a simple pan across a large JPEG. Fully 3D visuals also permit the game to have a camera the player can actually control themselves. Since Silent Hill is a 90s horror title, you may have been led to believe the game only has fixed camera angles, and while the title does transition to fixed angles at times to emphasize certain things or to create a visual mood, within most of the gameplay the player can freely control it left or right by holding down L2.
Yeah, I honestly am shocked like how modern Silent Hill still feels.
This approach of having a free
It just feels like a modern game.
is of course a system used by a lot of games to this day, so I think it's misguided to cast Silent Hill in any sort of antiquated light.
It feels like one of those like modern indie like horror PS1 style games.
Only to get quickly overwhelmed by monsters.
It seriously
and then
feels
waking up
that
in a diner
polished.
Where he meets Sybil Bennett, who is confused as to why the town is deserted and why all this freaky stuff is going down. Not that the game does this that much after this, but I like the touch of an enemy crashing through the window here in what appears to be a safe room. If you've played Resident Evil at the time, you've probably grown to associate a save point with a safe area. So even though the game doesn't subvert this trope much again, I was an edge in all the save rooms for the rest of the title, even in areas no enemies actually enter. Harry decides to head back to the alleyway he got demolished in from the start of the game, and this is where we get to start roaming Silent Hill. Much praise has already been heaped on Silent Hill for avoiding having to show objects in the distance pop into existence because of the PS1's low draw distance by clouding the streets in fog, but what I think is more interesting is that it creates one of the few open areas in a video game that manages to be claustrophobic despite still being an open space. You feel boxed in and at the mercy of monsters in the street. Team Silent definitely struck gold with this simple move. A note found in the alley, supposedly left by Cheryl, tells Harry to go to the school, so of course off we go. The roads that would easily lead Harry there are blocked off though, another note pushing us in the direction of a house with a back door locked by 3 keys, a map there showing us their location in the town. Spending time in the streets of Silent Hill feels eerie and uncomfortable as it should, but running across its long roads can get a bit repetitive, so it's good that this introductory fetch quest is basically the longest contiguous time we spend out there. This gets the most out of the cool, unnerving effect the streets have on the player before moving into more self-contained interior levels. The school, finally accessible beyond the 3 locks, being the first major one. At the start of the school,
My only real problem with the game is how long you spend in the school.
pretty evidently referencing a different
It's
type of
fucking
classroom in the building,
huge.
which needs to be visited to access an opening in the courtyard. This becomes evident.
The rest of the
upon
environments are way more
as
interesting
the
than
time
the
on
school.
clock outside will be the same as the one written on the next riddle that needs to be solved. This is pretty cool, as for the first main level in Silent Hill, you get a sort of series of objectives to go and complete, rather than the stumbling into random rooms looking for items kind of approach the title will adopt after this. You look at the riddle, figure out what room in the building it obviously correlates to, and then you look it up on your map and head there. This first section could have included twice as many empty classrooms to place as red herrings, and it probably would have been just as satisfying to solve thanks to this setup. One of these riddles will lead you to the music room where the somewhat infamous Silent Hill piano puzzle is found. I felt like now was a good time to play.
Dude, the piano puzzle had fucking nothing. Nothing on that puzzle later towards the end of the game. Holy shit.
How little trouble this puzzle gave me. You read a poem about some birds and then have
this
to
piano puzzle was fucking
on the piano to
baby
get
food compared to that.
Birds and 5 keys that make a clicking sound when pressed, and once you figure out that of course some of these birds are white and some of them are black, the rest of the riddle falls into place. I think the only reason this puzzle sticks out is that the other 2 riddles send you to a room where you just pour some liquid on a hand and press a button respectively, so the disparity in complexity between the piano and the rest might catch some players off guard. After these 3 mini tasks are complete, shit gets rusty, all doors are locked goes into effect, and the school is thrust into a corrupted form. I think at this stage it's worth pointing out just what a high bar Silent Hill sets for its detail. A lot of horror games at the time probably would have been happy to make a school, turn off the lights and throw some monsters in there, but halfway through this level, Silent Hill flips the script and recoats the entire place with a new look that's twice as disturbing, with all sorts of new horrific imagery littering every corner.
That fan, when I walked into that room with the fan, it was so dark and I walked an inch forward and just barely saw it spinning, and it sent shivers down my fucking spine so hard. And then I got closer, I was like, oh, it's just a fan.
Based off the parts you just explored, and to bring in the story idea of the world being corrupted by a supernatural force. This level of detail extends
I've never had a fucking fan scare me before.
To push things just that little bit further than what's expected. At this point, it's only been 3 years since Resident Evil made horror games mainstream, and Silent Hill is already playing around with what to expect, like delaying a jump scare until after you think the coast is clear.
That got me so goddamn bad, too. The fucking cat jump scare thing.
Harry,
that actually got me.
Is also littered with extra detail. It's just taking it that extra step. When running and colliding with a wall, he'll put his hands up in front of himself before hitting it. When sprinting into a door and pressing enter to go in, this can almost give the impression Harry is running into the door and pushing it open. After jogging for a while, he can be seen panting, and there's even a dedicated animation for him falling a couple feet by accident.
What? I never saw that.
In a short game like Silent Hill, this stuff adds up and makes the title feel dense with content. And of course, we're drawn into Harry and his plight a lot more with these subtle touches. Overall, he's a really endearing protagonist. You could totally see a dedicated father like him facing down the Hellspawn forces to find his child.
Yeah, Harry's a good fucking dad.
An assortment of items and keys in
what a
each
good
room
dad.
And finds a roundabout way down into the boiler room, we get a quick boss. In terms of potential design opportunities, I'd say boss battles in horror games fare a lot better when precise manual aiming is an option, something we don't get to see made use of here. There weren't that many boss encounters in games like Silent Hill and Resident Evil.
Yeah, the boss fights in Silent Hill were kind of, eh. You just kind of stand there and unload into the thing until it dies.
They don't work as well in one continuous battle against a tough foe. While it can test the player's quick reflexes in boss fights to aim at weak points with more precise lock-on, or the option for accurate manual aiming with fast movement and quick tool switching on the fly, in say, Ocarina of Time for example, and thus
they were cool, there were cool designs and the environments that they're in were interesting, but the actual fights themselves were not very interesting.
A boss in the room next time with more health and deadlier attacks. When you confront a regular enemy in the world in a title like Resident Evil or Silent Hill, you already kinda probably know if you're gonna win or lose. You know if you've got enough ammo and health to do it. The game's challenge is the initial decision of whether or not to engage at all and how those decisions add up over time as you explore a level. What shape is your character going to be in based on past choices when he hurdles into some foes later on?
Exactly. That's the survival horror fucking gameplay loop.
Are important here. One reason the decision to engage with regular enemies or not needs to be considered is because you might want those resources you could use to fight that enemy for later to dump them into a big boss enemy. So while engaging with the boss as an isolated fight may not be that compelling on its own, taken as part of the survival horror experience as a whole, it's an important cog in the game's grand design. Once the first boss is defeated, the school returns to normal and the sound of a bell beckons Harry to a nearby church, where he meets Dahlia, a weird spiritual woman who offers Harry some items he needs to progress and directs him towards the hospital. At this stage, I can only assume that somehow Dahlia became aware of our exploits in decorrupting the school, and impressed, summoned us here to do some more ghost busting, which I guess is a fair enough way to get us to our next level. At the start of the hospital, we meet Dr. Kaufman, who seems to be just trying to survive whatever is going on like us. After getting a generator back online and trying and failing to enter
Kaufman was kind of like the most sane person in the entire game, besides Harry, I guess.
Form of the hospital. I like how Silent Hill works on far more supernatural rules than, say, a Resident Evil.
Well, him and Sybil, I guess. Sybil's probably the most sane now that I think about it.
A bit of chunky exploration and puzzle solving. It's hard to get lost completely as long as you're exploring each room, interacting with everything there, and then going to the next one. The path forward this time is blocked by the need to find 4 special blocks, which makes for a clear enough objective to keep track of.
This is less of an analysis and more just a recap of the game. I thought this was going to go into, you know, like symbolism and the details. No, he's just kind of telling you what the game is.
If the game
Oh well,
going to provide
it's a cool recap though.
Of, say, item management like Resident Evil does, and you have the ease of always having all possible ammo and health items you've collected.
It's not really what I consider an analysis though.
So many of the same enemies littered the hallways can become more tedious than exciting and challenging at some point. Especially in the school, once you've got over the shock and are doing the last few rounds for the last few collectibles, I started becoming a little numb to the same creatures lunging at me by the end. Perhaps it would have been worth holding back a bit in this regard with less enemies and less resources to match. To counter that little critique, it's probably a good time to pay my respects to the absolutely amazing atmosphere afforded to the game by Akira Yamaoka's industrial soundtrack. The feeling of being stuck in these rusty, dark corridors with Yamaoka's washing machines going nuts in the background is just absolutely crushing.
Yeah, it really makes it fucking tense running around with that fucking sound.
Between the harshness of the enemy encounters and the emotional nature of the story. The way the game can go from calm to intense makes for an exciting ride filled with peaks and valleys that can catch you off guard. Just as you're used to some quiet time, the game can hit you with startling and oppressive agitation before it catches you off guard again with a more subdued moment. It's great. And of course, dead silence can be just as unsettling as loud, off-putting music. Throughout the hospital, we stumble upon a photo which seems to indicate a girl we've been seeing flashes of so far is named Alessa, and at the end of the hospital we meet a nurse by the name of Lisa. She also just seems to be trying to survive the current situation.
I still feel bad for Lisa, man.
Before the corrupted world dissipates and we're back to normal, where Dahlia appears again and instructs Harry with another objective. Now, I guess, entrusting him entirely to the task of stopping the darkness the town is shrouded in from continuing by directing him to an antique shop. At the antique shop, we run into Sybil again, and unfortunately here begins the biggest and most drawn-out info dump of Silent Hill. There's a few scenes here piled up back to back, and while there's some info to be garnered for sure, Sybil said she saw Cheryl heading
This is exactly where I started becoming really into the story of the game.
Going down in Silent Hill.
It's this whole
Harry
part.
Then has a telepathic chat with Lisa, who talks about how there was a cult or something in the town, and that Dahlia's daughter supposedly died in a fire. It all feels like it could have been spread a little better across the rest of the title, rather than just in this 10-minute chunk of jam on the side of your toast. Loading each audio file.
I mean, I was happy to get the giant dump, because before then the game barely gave you shit.
A bit of a pain.
Never mind.
Harry.
I'd love fucking getting dumped. I love lore dumps.
Yeah, maybe.
Harry needs to get back to the hospital at this point, but the only way there is through the town center, where he has to take out a slugworm boss. It's worth
Yeah, the worm boss was weird as fuck. Like,
doesn't feature any more big levels like the school or hospital.
it felt like the most out of place enemy in the entire game.
It's a bit puzzling as far as pacing goes.
It was cool, I
It's not a
guess.
big deal, but a 4th level, perhaps fleshing out some more backstory, might have made a little more sense to put here. Instead, we're about to enter some linear sewer stages. Harry makes it back to the hospital, Lisa tells us of a shortcut to make it to the lake area, and then we head outside and dispel some more corruption by killing the second form of that worm cocoon guy. Not a very complex fight, but visually it's pretty cool. Being on the roof trying to take out this hell creature in pitch darkness is a pretty neat visual. After this, the game took
The
me
Moonlight
completely
Butterfly
off guard,
fight,
warping
that was a
back
pretty
to
cool
the
fight.
school after crossing the bridge, skipping Harry's trek over there. The game does a similar thing later on, and I don't really mind, to be honest. At least the devs are owning up to the fact they didn't really include anything worth seeing on the walk back to the school, so they might as well let you skip it. The sewers have a dark, cool atmosphere, and in any other game they might be considered kinda spooky, but compared to the Rust Hospital, it's pretty tame at this point. Thankfully, it doesn't drag on for too long. After getting out of the sewers, the player can head straight to the pier, here where we run into Sybil and Dahlia
I
again.
honestly preferred the
Dahlia this
sewers
time
to the
referring
school.
quote
I got
unquote
tired of the
demon
school pretty
who was
quick.
corrupting the town has taken the form of that girl Alessa.
I like the sewers more just because they were shorter.
To go do the dirty
And I
work
wasn't
and
stuck
take her
there
out
for
to
like
the lighthouse.
several
After
hours.
a quick jaunt down there though, Harry I guess doesn't get there in time, so it's off to find Sybil who went to the amusement park. Another quick sewer level takes place in between, which, much like running down the pier, is just a bit of a mindless jog through enemy lines that doesn't do all that much for me compared to the exploration of previous levels. Thankfully, after
Mindless,
a fight
yes.
with
Terrifying,
Sybil, we're
also
about to
yes.
get our final big level, Nowhere. The amusement park's layout where we find Sybil is extremely disconcerting and awkward to navigate, but I think it does a good job at this late stage to show how the world around Harry is falling apart by making you stagger through a pretty daunting area. A lot of games wouldn't take the risk to dump you in such an abstract location and let you fend for yourself until you run into the next objective. To offset this, there aren't many enemies here, which is probably a good choice. After the Sybil fight, Harry subdues Alessa, and then Dahlia shows up, reveals she's her mother, and takes her away, at which point we're transported into the dreamlike, completely abstract area of Nowhere. Nowhere is a completely nonsensical set of rooms that overlap and don't add up to a definable structure. A door on the second floor opens to one on the first, so as a result, there's no map. The map function in Silent Hill can feel like a bit of a safety blanket at times because it pauses the game, and the player can get it out at any second to orientate themselves with zero hassle. So having the final area take that away and force them to remember and pass out the environment in their head is a good final challenge to round things off with.
It's fucking brilliant is what it was.
A few past rooms, but the idea of a level that seems to be feeding into Alessa's memories to create the world is handy, so we get to see places we wouldn't be able to, like her now destroyed bedroom and house.
Resident Evil never does any kind of shit like that. They never, like, change the game on you. Resident Evil's always Resident Evil, but Silent Hill fucking
to Lisa, but seeing her beg
pulls the
Harry
rug out
for
from
help
under
as she
you.
starts bleeding uncontrollably is quite a haunting sequence, and is directed leagues better than a lot of other games would have done at the time.
Lisa?
Once the player collects a few more items and stumbles into flashbacks of Alessa being used by her mother for some kind of impregnation ritual, and things not going according to plan, and her soul getting split, we're confronted with the endgame. Now that Dahlia has Alessa
Soul
under her
getting
control
split.
because of
Okay,
her
I did
good
pick up
work,
on
she
that.
tends to use her to summon her god proper, which didn't work before because Alessa's soul was split 7 years ago, likely the missing part of her soul being Cheryl, Harry's non-biological daughter, which is an added bit of family history you can get earlier on in the game. At this point, various things can occur depending on a few conditions met throughout the title. After exiting the first sewer, but before meeting Sybil at the pier, Harry can complete an additional side quest in which you bum around the resort area of Silent Hill for a bit. If you enter a certain bar...
These are
you
the
can
side
save
quests I
Kaufman
did
from
to
an
get the good
attack,
ending that I
follow
got.
some of the clues he leaves behind, stumbling over a bit more of that drug subplot as you go, and then eventually find red liquid in a bottle that Kaufman shows up and nabs off you.
You shouldn't be hanging around here goofing off.
If you did that part, Kaufman will appear at the end here, dousing Alessa in that liquid, exorcising the demon in her. If you don't take this step, Harry will have to kill Alessa for the final boss instead. Fighting the demon independent from her, though, means that she gives him a baby, which I infer as her being able to reincarnate into someone new, so that with Harry, she can hopefully go on to live a more normal and happy life.
I mean, that's his assumption too, but I guess the same thing.
It's bittersweet, but I think it works out nicely. It subverts Harry getting exactly what he wanted, like saving Cheryl, and we can't...
I thought it was a
undo
cool
the
ending
things that
personally, I
happened
liked
to
it.
Alessa, but perhaps the slate can be wiped clean so at least one young lady gets to live a normal life. The player also has the chance to save Sybil and not kill her in her boss fight by using the same liquid Kaufman throws on Alessa, a small sample of which can be found early on in the hospital.
I also did
out
that.
how to achieve the best ending here might seem a little obtuse, but after you beat Silent Hill you'll get told what ending you got, so it's fair to assume to get a better ending, you should inspect the world a little better, which would probably lead an inquisitive type to stumble upon Kaufman's side quests the next go-around. It's also not out of the question that once seeing Kaufman exorcise a demon out of Alessa, that the player could do the same with Sybil in another playthrough. How Harry, in the context of the game, would know how to do this before seeing Kaufman do that, though, is beyond me. Perhaps there's a memo somewhere I missed. Sybil surviving doesn't affect
It's
the
the
story a whole
Ouroboros
lot, so
symbolism,
it
man, and the
kind of
fact that you can
obscure
replay the
sequences
game,
is fine by
man.
me.
It's loops, man. You don't get it, man.
Something I wanted to do with this replay is revisit Silent Hill, but try and see if I could piece together the story without drawing on any knowledge I have about Silent Hill outside of this playthrough. I think for some people it might be too easy to go back to SH1 and fill in the gaps with information they've garnered over the years from future works in the franchise or other fans. But truth
I don't
be
have that
told,
luxury.
figuring out what happened in Silent Hill without referring to fan wikis, the sequels, or interviews written around the game's release is quite the task. A lot of crucial info is found in notes and memos scattered around rather than in cutscenes. Now, this isn't necessarily a bad thing. Putting the onus on the player to figure things out in an abstract world is cathartic in and of itself in a lot of cases, but sometimes it comes at the cost of a
It's
satisfying
literally one of my
story
most
moment
favorite
alone.
things to do.
When big things are happening and you're still sort of in the dark about some very basic stuff, it can deter from the excitement of the scene. Certain plot elements have vague answers if you dig deep, but when digging for obscure notes and such, you won't really know when to give up because it's hard to separate those semi-answerable queries from questions that have no real answer, like the exact inner workings of the force consuming the town, what happened to the people living there, and why the cast we see in the game is still around if nobody
See, I don't
else
think
is.
those details are at all important, though.
And they just don't feel like they should be. Some things are pretty easy to infer. Dahlia seems to be trying to get Harry to dispel the monsters appearing everywhere to in turn weaken Alessa, who they're connected to, so she can take advantage and complete summoning her god with her. But someone like Kaufman's motivations can be harder to understand at all. He seems to be involved in the drug subplot, he has connections to the establishments dealing the stuff out, but as far as I know, there's very little in the game to tie him to that stuff other than some serious inference on the player's part. The cult uses the town's drug for their rituals, a little memo about that being the only real weak tie the main plot has to the drug stuff. Kaufman does work at the hospital and
See, I don't
therefore is
think
involved in
every
lots of
single
terrible
detail of
last ideas.
everything
What's
ever
exactly
needs to be
Kaufman's
explained to
cult
people.
Staff is also hard to figure out.
I think
Seems
that
he's
kind
on
of
board
ruins the
getting God
mystique.
born, but then has a change of heart and exercises it at the end with a red liquid. Lisa's backstory can be pieced together in all fairness. A video explains she had to look after the incapacitated Alessa 7 years ago, a job she didn't really enjoy, and then on top of that she was addicted to drugs. But in the grand scheme of things, she's a serious bit player, and I guess that's fine. I guess she just got in an unfortunate situation and we get to see that explored a bit. The game just makes a bigger deal out of her than I was expecting when I added up all her payoffs. Again, a lot of stuff can be fun to figure out. Finding a child's storybook that both gives you a hint on the next boss's weak point, while also offering a hint to the fact that Alessa's subconscious may be conjuring up these creatures, is cool to discover, or finding out little
I didn't
info
even
like
pick that
Alessa's
up.
probably bullied in school
Alessa's
for creative
subconscious
symbolism
conjuring up the
like
creatures in the
with
game.
crude
That
insults
actually
on
makes a
them
lot
out
of
nowhere
sense.
is a great extra. But an important note, like the one that describes Alessa being maimed and burnt by the boiler in her house, and that this happened the same day Harry and his wife found Cheryl, requiring loads of specific requirements to find in the PAL and Japanese version of the games, seems like far too much cryptic work for such a crucial basic part of the story, and it being absent entirely in the North American version is just a bit dumb. I don't know what happened there. Not everything needs an answer, but I think how cryptic Silent Hill needed to be mysterious was perhaps taken a bit too far and hurts
Nope.
the overall
No, it wasn't.
story at times.
No, it
In
didn't.
fairness, at this stage,
I would have
played so
I would have
much
even liked it to be
Silent
even
Hill
more
series,
cryptic.
It's hard for me to play
And I'm
this
not
game
even
with a
joking.
blank mind, trying to forget what info I've garnered over the years about
I
the
like it
story,
confusing me.
to completely impartially
I like
judge
being
how well it's
confused.
told. Most of the raw emotion here works regardless though, and the novelty and originality of the premise being used for a video game will shine through either way. But at points I did wonder if some of those elongated sequences of characters wondering what's going on could have been better spent discussing more crucial info. That said, it's still very daring to be obtuse on purpose at a time when video games seem to be fumbling a lot of their stories due to a lack of care and attention rather than due to a deliberate attempt to be mysterious and complex. If there's anything I can say to defend the bits
Yeah, it was
that seem
deliberate,
a bit
man.
convoluted in Silent Hill, it's that I think it was all probably intentional and a definite attempt to mix things up. They perhaps just went a bit too far in a few places.
The Resident Evil storyline is strange and confusing because it's fucking really poorly written. The Silent Hill storyline is confusing and strange because it's purposefully written like that.
But as a playable experience, it all manages to merge into something very compelling. Silent Hill's level of detail and quality of artistry is just a step above for PS1, especially for a 3D game that doesn't use pre-rendered images for its environment.
Deadman is literally Frankenstein's monster. This game's fucking weird. Well, he's not literally, but I mean, yeah, he's made from like human body parts and stuff.
But
if I remember
apart from all
correctly.
that, Silent Hill is uniquely positioned to take advantage
I think he tells you that at
of
some
the
point.
PlayStation 1 and its restrictions. Sure, everything is dense with detail and animations are super intricate. When it comes to non-fantastical elements, Silent Hill is above a lot of its PS1 peers.
Game is definitely a bit weird.
Required the player to fill in some blanks themselves, thanks to their visual simplicity. However, assets here that are kind of hard to figure out work fine too, because most of the confusing stuff like that is the disturbing imagery that you're supposed to be creeped out by due to its messed up, abstract otherworldliness. The PS1's limitations are used in tandem with the horror of the game to unsettle, and it's one of the many reasons I'd never want to see Silent Hill 1 remade today. Higher poly count isn't going to make this stuff spookier. If anything, it would probably detract from things. Visually, Silent Hill accomplishes
It's not like if they remade it, it's gonna get rid of the original game, you fucking
And what it can
doofus.
maybe do with
That's such a
Runaway,
shitty
though,
fucking
its
take.
style is extremely captivating.
You should never remake this game because it would ruin the dude. The game still is gonna exist. You can still play the original.
And a story
Remake
with some
everything, I don't give a
amazing
fuck.
directed moments and some extra and
Remake everything, I don't care if it's better or worse.
Characters to discover under the surface, and it's no surprise that Silent Hill came across as such a monumental title at the time.
You can just choose not to play it.
Today, I still managed to get the same impact playing it. The only way I see it alienating people now is some of the obtuseness coming across as some goofy 90s misstep, rather than the calculated, albeit perhaps overzealous move it was to make things so confusing in some areas. But if you go into it with the knowledge that things are going to be a trip, you'll probably enjoy it anyway. Plus, even if stories being told this way aren't your thing, Silent Hill is still 100% one of the scariest games out there.
Stories being told that way are 100% my thing. I liked it a lot. Alright. Yeah, Deadman's one of my favorite characters in Death Stranding. I say that about like every character in the game, but honestly, I like Deadman's one of my favorites, Cliff's one of my favorites. Honestly, just most of them. Mama's cool. Mr. Norman Reedus is pretty fucking cool. I was kind of on Norman Reedus for like the first half of the game, but he gets development later that I liked. Oh, and Guy Hardman, definitely one of my favorites. Well, that's about, I guess that's about it for this stream tonight. Ended up beating this game a whole lot earlier than I thought I would. Watched a little recap, I guess. Guy titled the video as an analysis. That was not an analysis, that was a recap. Recap slash review from that guy's point of view slash opinion. Definitely not an analysis. But, oh well. All the other analysis and like videos I was finding were like about the series as a whole and multiple hours long, and I'm not gonna sit here and watch all that right now because I want to play through the other games first before doing that. But I think I got my Silent Hill fill for the day. I'm gonna be doing Silent Hill 2 next, but not tonight. Some other time. Probably once we're in October. I know we're gonna be like busy about a week into October, so I don't know if I'm gonna start it before that or after that. Once we get back, I might just do it after we get back. I don't know how long Silent Hill 2 is gonna take to get through. But yeah, that's my plan. To do that sometime in October. I'm gonna be playing the PC version, I think, but like with a bunch of fan patches and mods that remaster the game. So that'll be cool. Then I'm gonna try to do 3 probably after that, and maybe even 4 if I'm feeling real crazy because I'm on a Silent Hill kick right now. I think my final score for Silent Hill 1 would be like 8 out of 10. You welcome this? Awesome. Yeah, it's gonna be great. Now that I've played the first Silent Hill and know what it's all about, I might even do like the goofy ending of Silent Hill 1 before I go into Silent Hill 2 and 3 and 4. because you have to do certain things in New Game Plus mode. So I might do that before it, honestly. I don't think I'll be streaming anything tomorrow because I might be going out tomorrow night, but yeah, I might, I don't know. Next time I stream, it's either going to be Silent Hill 2 or Silent Hill 1 going for the goofy ending. I don't know. I'm okay with either, honestly. But yeah. I guess I'll talk to y'all later. Sorry for the shorter stream. I thought it was going to be longer, but here we are. I'm just going to go do something else for a while, I guess. I didn't have anything else planned, so yeah. But I'll talk to you later. See ya, Tyler. If you want to play something later tonight or something, let me know. We don't have to, but I don't know. I didn't have any. I had this planned and that was it. So no, I don't know what I'm going to do with the rest of my night. Oh, I also want to watch, after I play Silent Hill 2 and 3, I want to watch the Silent Hill movie that they made in like 2006. It looks kind of bad, but at the same time, I don't really give a shit. I want to see it. There's a Silent Hill song. But yeah, I'm curious about that movie. I think I might watch it on like Discord with Noah sometime or something. And obviously you'd be invited. But yeah, I'm gonna head out. I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.
Can't hear you call. You have heard your choice. If you're here, can you prove?